I'm gonna try going short. Just a little test here just to see how the market reacts. And I think we're still going higher. Okay, I think the momentum is still to the upside. I'm gonna try working a bid and close out of this trade. I'll take the loss. I'm gonna try going long on this, and just gonna trade with the momentum, scalp the momentum to the upside. It's quite possible that we break out of this range. Pretty high negative delta as well on this current range. Yeah, momentum is still to the upside. You can spot the momentum, negative 600 on that current range. You can see it on the top right of the NQ DOM, negative 600. I think if we break out of this, we could really trigger some stops. So I'm gonna try to trade this breakout. Let me try showing you guys this current range, and yeah, that's, you sort of see the range there. So I have so many freaking trades that I took today. Let me put this back to where it was. Right there is fine. So I'm going to try working along here. You can see the negative delta, almost 600, negative 600. So there's more short positions on this current range that I have on the DOM. So I'm going to try putting an order near the, a few points above that range. And hopefully the market will just sweep me into this trade. And I'm going to try adding to this. There we go. I'm going to try adding to this. See if we can get a nice little pop. I got out of one. I couldn't get out of that second one. All right, I'm out of it. So that was a nice trade. I think we're definitely going to go higher. I kind of just paper hand that trade. I think we're going to go higher. This is what's going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. We're going to push higher. I'm going to wait for a little pullback. Trade that pullback, and go with the momentum higher. There we go. We're pushing higher. Damn it. Kind of paper hand that last trade. All right, so I'm just going to wait for a little pullback. And then I'm just going to, instead of chasing these highs here, I'm just going to wait for the pullback and go with the continuation to the upside. And when I say that the momentum is still to the upside, is that, after, so much time, there we go, some long at 270. What I mean is that, when you can spot the momentum by simply watching the DOM. You can see as we tick down a few ticks, we go back up, a much greater amount. So we go back down 2-3 ticks, we go up 5-6, go back down 2-3, go up 5-6, and there we go. All right. So I'm out of that trade. So if I was stuck on that first short position, I would have not only would have been down a lot. I think I took like a $15 loss on that trade, but I would have missed out on these trades that I just took going long. So there's the way that I trade a breakout. There's three different ways that I would trade a breakout. We'll start off with the first one. The more aggressive one would be entering before the breakout. So as soon as you guys saw that I exited that short position, a more aggressive trade a more aggressive way to trade the breakout would have been to as soon as I got out of that short position, go long. That's more of an aggressive trade. Again, you're gonna have to keep your stops, pretty tight. And then the second way that I would have traded that breakout was the first long trade that I took, that you guys just saw. And where I simply had the orders above that range and let the market take my trades. I let the market sweep me into the trade. So that would be the second way. That's less aggressive than the first way. However, you got to be careful because sometimes I'll do that and I'll top tick that breakout, and the market will just continue. I'll get in, top tick it, and then it'll drop. So you got to be careful because that's happened to me a couple times. But I was pretty confident that we would continue to the upside because not only was the momentum there, but I saw that negative delta where there were more short positions on that current range that I was watching, and I was fairly confident that we would continue to the upside and continue that momentum and trigger some stops. The third way that that I traded this breakout, and that was the last trade, was where I would let me try working a short here. The third way was pretty much where I would, and I'm out of that. The third way was pretty much where I would, I was waiting for a pullback, and waited for that pullback, got into the trade, and followed the momentum to the upside. I continued that momentum to the upside. So those are the three ways that I would trade a breakout, from most aggressive to least aggressive. I'm sure there's people have other ways to trade it. That's how I see it from my experience and I guess my interpretation. But yeah, that's how I would have traded that. All right, so we just took a short trade. Let's see what else we got.